What's going on, everybody? This is yours truly, Mufasa Fashall, coming in with another episode. Alphacology, man, and I'm just grateful, man. I got so much. I'm gonna try to kick out at least 100 of these, man. That's how I'm rolling over here, man. Oh, I got my laptop kind of high, but today's topic, man. I'm gonna dive into my inbox because I tell you guys this all the time. Yo, come to me for a consultation. I got people who consult with me, man, for a small fee. I don't charge an arm and a leg, but I keep up with them and I, ask them if we can, if I can use some of their material and I can break it down on my show. Sometimes I do that. I will have the class. I ain't playing about that class, man. I'm going to have the class, the Alphacology class. And we're going to go deep. I'm going to give one-on-ones. We're going to get on the Zoom or the Google Meets. We're going to have a video conference call for the class. It's going to be a 2-3 hour class, man. It's going to be beautiful. Man, I have dreams. And these are my visions, and it's going to come to pass, man. But we're going to crack open that Bible. We're going to crack open this book, that book. We're going to analyze social media. We're going to have fun with it. But at the same time, we're going to come out of that thing on a whole new level of alpha. Being the most alpha version of yourself. And first thing I want to do, because I did put this in the group, and man, this how I know it was my calling, because I put this in the group, and the boys just, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I ain't gonna lie. Alpha males, I've noticed. I noticed y'all boys. Y'all boys ain't friendly. Y'all boys is some assholes, and y'all gonna laugh at people. But anyway, they jumped all over this post, man. Hold on real quick. All right, yeah. So I jumped all over this post, man. And young cat, man. Young dude. And he wanted to know some things, right? And with that being said, I have much is given, much is required, and I have what he said here. And the first thing he asked me was, say, I appreciate for you taking the time out to message me back. All I want to know is, do you ever think taking the friend route at the beginning to mold a girl into the right girl for you, so later on she'll be what you need? All right, my bad. Woo. I'm such a teacher, man. These run-on sentences, but I gotta remember this a message. So anyway, he says, do you ever think the friend route at the beginning to mold a girl into the right girl for you, so later on she'll be what you need, is possible, or should the relationship try to be established as soon as possible? So what this young brother is trying to say is basically, he take the friend route and try to mold the chick into what he want her to be, then jump in a relationship, or start the relationship and start molding. And that's a real advanced question for young brother like yourself. I asked him how old he was, 17, 18, and all the alphas came to the consensus, to a consensus decision, a constant decision of, hey, you don't have to take no friend route. Never put a title, fellas. Being the most alpha version of yourself, unless you want to put a title on something, you put a title on something. If you don't, and you want to leave it up into the air to mold whatever you want to do, play however you want to play it, fine. You need to be focused on you and getting things done. Now, if this girl beautiful and she's sending you shoes and signals, and you think you need to approach her as a friend, and you want to do that, you can. But me, if I like you and I find you're gonna get that vibe from me. It's a certain energy you could give off that a girl could tell. You don't have to ask her to do nothing, and it'll come. But I told this young brother that was a great topic. And the first thing I want to let you know, I told him, no friend route, man. If you're interested in a girl, let her know you're interested. Y'all don't have to move fast. That's what I told him. Fellas, don't put yourself in the friend zone. Hey, man, I find you attractive, man. Hopefully we can make something out of this one day. And leave it at that. That's a little free game for y'all. That's just something you could say. Ain't no friends, man. It really ain't no male friends. Like, this is what I'm telling cats all the time, man. And I be telling chicks, I say, you think I'm stupid? This dude jumped in the friend zone because he gonna try to slow play his way into that pussy. Whether he want to smash you, be with you or not. But it's on an intimate level. As an alpha, man, you make your intentions clear from the go. You know, I let him know, hey, make your intentions clear. Hey, man, keep it up. I really find you attractive. Maybe, you know, you could be the one for me one day. If you got the audacity to say that, I say stuff like that. I don't know if other cats can, but I say stuff like that and leave that alone. And the girl probably ain't going to hear from me for the next 1 or 2 months. I don't care. But every time she see me, she going to see me vibing, enjoying my life, minding my business, being the most alpha version of myself. You understand? And a lot of that comes from just actually focusing on you. So I told him, I said, I could tell this dude really liked the girl and he wants to like jump at the chance. And I told him, we don't do that here. We don't do that, boy. I'm just telling him, don't do it. Don't initiate no relationship with no woman. She should come to you. She should be asking you, fellas, what are we? And then that's when you can start to shape and mold. That's where a lot of cats, they just get so, I said, we ain't nothing. Listen, when a girl come to you, what are we? All right, look, you gonna do this for me, shawty? That for me? Then we could be together. We could be boyfriend, girlfriend right now if you ready to lay it down like that. If you ready to sacrifice this, do that. And then they slow up a little bit. Like, wait a minute. And then some of them be like, yeah, I want all of that. Listen. If a girl want all of that and in love with you or want to be obsessed with you, let her be obsessed. You just better make sure you have a plan for that girl who's obsessed with you. Or guess what? It's going to turn, her obsession is going to turn into insecurities. It's all she's going to be doing, looking up and down your Facebook, looking over their phone, trying to figure out what other chick you dealing with. That's why I say stay on your purpose. Stay on that purpose, fellas. Once you stay on that purpose, woo! Once you see that girl, once that girl see you got tunnel vision, hey baby, if you're not finna help me get to my goal right now, if you're not finna help me start this business, if you're not gonna support me in this, hey man, I'll talk to you later. We ain't nothing. What are we? Nothing. We just having sex. That's what we doing. Cause that's all you capable of doing. That's all you showing me you brought to the table. Bruh, this is real talk. I wanted to be more than this, than just sex. Okay, come over here tomorrow, 5:30, and put together these workout packets for me. Come meal prep some. I got some food over here you could cook, and you could put in the meal prep so I could give it to my clients. Man, who? Okay, you want to be more than just sex? Great. I got plenty of stuff you could be more. You could be my helper. You could help me build my kingdom. Come over here and be submissive. That's what I tell them. You want to show me. What are we? Are you submissive? That's the first thing I need to know. Or we ain't going nowhere. Y'all got to understand, man. That's the best thing a chick could tell you. Fellas, next time you in that relationship, you in that hard spot, you know, pillow talking. Told y'all don't pillow talk, but when that girl come to me, what are we? What are we doing here? Are we just doing sex? Because I don't want to be doing that. Cool. Well, here are my demands. Here's a list of things that you need to work on to be my girlfriend. If you don't want to work on these list of things or you don't want to do this stuff, then we nothing. We can stop having sex. You got to always be ready to clear it. You got to always be ready to cut it off, man. But I digress. Back to the lecture at hand with my buddy here. He wants to mold the girl through friendship. You can't do that. If you code unless she come to you and you friend zone her, then you could do it like that. But after I talk to him a little bit more, I can say, okay, she just flirtatious. She flirt with you. You don't even know if you can shoot your shot yet. So that's why you talking this friend zone. Do you really want to do that? So I always ask these cats, what do you really want to do? In a perfect world, do you want to walk up to that girl and make her your girlfriend? Or do you want to walk up to that girl and just take her to the car, take her to the bathroom, and get you some head? All right. So you need to time it up. If he say, I just want to do some freaky stuff with her, I'll try and get my rocks off, I understand that. Time it up. Those your intentions. Trust your intentions. Trust your gut feelings, fellas. Sometimes when your dick talking to you, you be like, man, I just want to smash. I don't really care what she talking about. Believe it. Believe that. That's all it's gonna be. Because I done seen cats get finessed and tricked into being wifing up chicks that they should have just smashed. I done did it before. Not listening to my dick when I should have just like, you know what? I'm just gonna smash. Skedaddle. You understand? So, you know, he has to find out, and that's for himself. If he wants to be in a relationship, he should never approach it as a friendship, because then you already at a disadvantage, because you came as a friend, but deep in your mind, you see her as a girlfriend. Don't do that, fellas. Don't do that. Always make your intentions clear. Women love to look for excuses to say that you ain't shit. And the fastest way to do that is to catch you in a lie. That's the fastest way. Trust me, I know. I be so mad when I done lied to a chick that I shouldn't even lie to. Oh, excuse me. Don't worry, that ain't that corona. Just a little stuffy. But I done lied to a chick that I shouldn't even lie to, then get caught in a lie, man. It's hard to live that down. I done made these mistakes, fellas. For my young bucks out there, man. Under the age of 26, 27. I already made those mistakes. The older alphas that be listening to my show, man, the ones that's on a little higher level alpha than y'all, we done made those mistakes. We done lived it. Tell them the truth off real. You got to learn to be patient and learn not to be hard up for no cat. Do not make pussy your God. Now you lying for the pussy. I done had a cat. I done had a dude. I had one of my homeboys. He shall remain nameless. I done had one of my homeboys tell a chick that he played for the Carolina Panthers. He even went online to tell girls lies. He found a dude that looked just like him. And he happened to be on the Carolina Panthers. So he'd be like, Google me. This is who I am. And he used to have me riding around. Oh, this my driver, my car in the shop. Type. And they was feeling him. And they was just, oh, we come to the house. And he'd come over there and smash sometime, slide off on a friend or something like that. And I remember one day, I just got mad. And the girl's like, oh, you just a driver. You just drive him around. I'm like, driver? I ain't no dang driver. That nigga da-da-da-da-da. And I just caught myself like, yo, is that hating? That I told her the truth? And he was like, man, you hated on me. I'm like, bruh, my bad. But, you like, I ain't down talking. But I was just like, man, that was just to get your girl. To get with your girl. I messed up the whole thing. But that's why I don't deal with dudes that be lying to chicks. I'll cover for you now. I ain't gonna lie for you no more. I ain't gonna lie. I don't be in on the lie or anything like that. If you can't keep that thing alpha, I don't think your woman need to know all your moves. But if we running a play and you invite me out to help you out with some chicks, and I discover that you done told these girls lies about me or you, I'm not even dealing with them. I'm walking away. Anytime you gotta lie, that means you look at them as the higher power. Shoot, lie to the judge, lie to the police, lie to somebody who could take away your freedom. Don't lie to these hoes. Especially if you just trying to, man, you ain't gotta lie. You just gotta have the right alpha energy. That's all. That's all you need. I done seen plenty of chicks just because they thought I had money let me hit. Because they thought I was rich. Not because I gave them any money. They just thought of it. Oh, I know you got money because I could tell what you da-da-da-da-da. No, you dumb. It was really a night where I went to the casino and I hit for 3 bands and I blew 3 bands in one night. And to this day, them girls still thinking I'm rich. I ain't tell them nothing. I ain't tell them no lie, no now. I'm like, man, I ain't got money. Oh, yes, you do. You got money. I'm just like, maybe you see something I don't see. And I'm just letting you cats know, man. Do always come with pure intentions. And always act like, yo, you should take it as a compliment if I see you as a girlfriend. Or if I don't usually see, I always tell them, I don't usually see women as wifey material, girlfriend material. So if I'm working on you, boom, you should take it as a compliment, because I don't see too many chicks that make me feel like that they have girlfriend potential or something like that. So, I was explaining all that to them. And at the end of the day, I'm going to always tell y'all, when y'all come to me about some girl issues, the first thing I'm going to say is, what are your goals? What are you working on? Why are you so stressed out about her that you got to come to me? I'm going to just ask you, hey, let's focus on your goals. This where you messed up. You was being too beta. You got too emotionally, too much in your emotions. I feel like he's not emotional, but he's just trying to calculate it. I don't want him doing that. I don't want you to put too much thought into trying to bag a chick. All right? I always tell my fellas that. Because at the end of the day, if she don't want you now, she'll want you later once you successful. Trust me. I try to get at chicks sophomore year in high school, sophomore year in college. Now I'm grown. They grown. Now they want me. Fellas, I done did it, man. Listen, I had a high school crush, man. Crushed on this girl from like 4th grade all the way to college. Still fine now, don't get me wrong. But I went on one date with her. Come on. If I wanted it, I could have got it. Let's just say that. It's everybody time. Every dog has his day. You want your day early or you want your day later on in life? Man, focus on what you need. And I feel like I'm a cat that got my stuff halfway together. I ain't got it all the way together yet. Every day I wake up, I'm not a millionaire. I feel ashamed of myself. You feel me? Every day I wake up and I got to clock in, I feel ashamed. Every day I go to bed and I ain't work on my own business, my own endeavors, I feel ashamed. Some days it's like that. But you have to keep on pushing. But one thing I don't lose is sleep over these chicks. I done did it before. If I do lose sleep, it's because, dang, I let a chick get the best of me. Dang, now I'm up thinking like, where did I go wrong? How did she find a crack in my armor? Always remember that, man. With that being said, man, I do appreciate you guys, man. We're going to start a class. I got a bunch of these questions, a bunch of these topics that I want to address, and I'm going to get all my fella, and we're going to have fella alphas on there. We're going to have discussions. We're going to do what we need to do in these classes, because it's a lot of stuff that I want to put on a podcast that really would just take 3 to 4 hours, and nobody gonna listen to this podcast for 3 to 4 hours. I understand that. So with that being said, man, for those cats who want to dig deeper into all the Bible and to the signs, to the type of society we live in, because these women are absorbing society and spitting it out on us. You got to understand that too, fellas. This young man shouldn't even be sweating. If he see a chick he like, hey man, I like you. Hey, what's good with it? Let me take you out. Da 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 da. I told him all that, and that's it. Don't double back. Just keep vibing. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. I say you should work on the routes. If you holler at her, you gotta holler at 10 other chicks that day. That's the type of stuff I was on. Like, I ain't gonna never and I'm gonna holler at somebody finer than her on purpose. You know, so we got to get that all situated, man. But I do want to let you guys know, man, you guys ain't got to take no friend route. Just be who you are as a man. That's the important part. Be who you are as a man. Always be transparent. Never no hidden agendas with no alphas. It's gonna be straightforward. Now, when we start talking about business and marketing, then that's different. But when it comes to these females and interactions, personal interactions, we straightforward. It ain't no I'm gonna act like her friend and mold her. No, it ain't no trick. I'm gonna tell you off real. Hey, baby girl, come with me so I can mold you into a better woman. So I can make you my woman, the woman I need. Let me mold you into the woman of my dreams, because right now you ain't cutting it. You look good. You smell good. But is your mind right? Are your ideologies aligned with mine? And that is going to be tough because, listen, this is a lonely life for alpha. Ain't too many. A lot of chicks going to want to dig with the alpha. They're going to want to dig. They're going to want to smash. It's only a select and a lot of chicks gonna want to wife you down, lock you down, but it's only a select few that you're able. When you high value, alphas highly value themselves. So guess what? When you value yourself highly and you up your standards, guess what? You're not gonna be going on as many as dates. You're still gonna find these women attractive. You're gonna still find, like, I still find a bunch of women attractive. Like, ooh, she fine. Well, I hit that. But at the end of the day, if I analyze that chick, 9 times out of 10, every 20 chicks I analyze, probably one to 3 will make the cut. Swear to God. Just off of social media alone. I ain't even talked to them yet. I ain't even jumped in the inbox yet. I just, nope, nah. Just like that. Because my standard's so high. Guess what? It's nothing bad about having high standards, because guess what? It saves you money. The higher your standards, the less chicks you could date. The less chicks you could date, the less dates you go on. The less dates you go on, the more money you save. The less chicks you have to date, the more you can focus on your goals in yourself to become the most alpha version of yourself. It's so easy, but nobody want to put in that work. Everybody want to be the king, but nobody want to do what the king is supposed to do. Everybody want to be an alpha, but nobody want to live by the principles. That's what it is. I remember when I was a little boy, I playing for Derry Rocks, and the first thing the coach said, everybody want to wear a jersey. Some of y'all just out here to wear a jersey. Some of y'all just out here to wear a jersey, and some of y'all out here to win. Today, I just want to coach the kids who want to win. And when he said that, that's how I approach my Alphacology podcast. I don't want you listening to this if you can walk out there and proclaim yourself an alpha male all you want. But I only want to coach and talk with the guys who want to win, who want to dominate. who want to walk in the room and they say, "Ooh, yep, that's him. That's that alpha right there. Yep, that's the alpha male right there." You ain't got to say it. And then if they do, and if you do got to say it, you just got to remind them. You just saying it to remind them, hey, I don't play that. Hey, you know what time it is with me. You understand? Like, shoot, I want the energy so strong to where, shoot, a chick don't even know, like, what do? You know how many times a chick done hung around me and say, man, you different. I ain't say nothing. I'm just speaking my mind. Oh, you different. Oh, you ain't tried to touch me yet? You different. Come on, man. And I'm still ain't on there because I still got to work on my self-discipline and a little other stuff I need to work on. Still controlling my emotions for being so emotional. But I realized I wasn't being emotional. That was just the alpha in me was roaring out of me. I was literally in some situations, fellas, where it was very beta, and I just run away from beta situations. I just do. I was running away from them. I'm just like, this ain't it. This ain't it either. I messed that up because now I understand I have the ideology that I need to actually be successful in a relationship. Guess what? Every chick ain't gonna like your alpha male mindset. This ain't for everybody to like. But the women who do like it, those who you need to deal with. Anyways, man, I don't want to be yelling at y'all. It's been another episode of Alphacology. Remember, this is not tea. This is protein. Peace out.